Not only do I think he's the greatest football player of all times now, he is the greatest athlete of all times. This World Cup changed my mind about Messi, and let me tell you why. So, I grew up a Ronaldo fan. Let me give you a little bit of a backstory so you understand. I am a Ronaldo fan. I've been a Ronaldo fan my whole life, a Real Madrid fan. I love what they gave me. You know, I still support Real Madrid to this day, even though we had two terrible seasons back to back, but it's cool. Let me talk about the difference between favorite player and the greatest player of all time. My favorite player is Ronaldo, by far. You know, no one's even close. Favorite player, right? The greatest player of all times is Messi. And I'm not gonna say by far because Ronaldo's still my GOAT, you know, but let me not just say that, okay? Messi is the GOAT. Okay, Messi is genuinely the greatest of all times, and this World Cup made me realize. And let me tell you why Messi is the greatest of all times. And I feel like being a Ronaldo fan and admitting that Messi is the GOAT is nowadays like weird. Like, oh, you're a Ronaldo fan? How could you? How could you say Messi's the GOAT? First of all, I want to say stats don't lie. Okay, yeah, Ronaldo has more goals. I think he's the greatest goal scorer of all times. But football is more than scoring. Okay, it's more than goals. Even if you count goals, obviously, Messi is the runner-up to Ronaldo. He's the second most goal scorer of all times. You know, so Messi could score. But guess who has the most assists of all times? Messi. The most Ballon d'Ors? Messi. Okay, let's put aside that some of the Ballon d'Ors were stolen and whatever and this and that, because like that would go on for ages. We could talk about that for centuries, bro. You know, that won't end. So let's stick with the facts for now. Let's stick with the facts for now. So yeah, if we're talking about trophies, Messi has 8 Ballon d'Ors. You understand what 8 Ballon d'Ors is? That's damn near a whole squad of Ballon d'Ors, bro. That's insane. 8 Ballon d'Ors is actually crazy. Even let's say if 3 of them is stolen, he still has 5. He still has 5. Even if you remove 3 that you think they're kind of like sussy baka, remove them. It's whatever. He still has 5. They're tied up. Ronaldo got 5 and Messi got 5. But then you go and actually see both of them play. Messi, his longevity that he showed us in this World Cup is actually pure talent, pure longevity. It's just amazing. It's just amazing to see. When I actually watch Messi play, I'm like, oh my god, this guy is crazy. How did he not fall off? Because it's normal if you're 39, 36 and up, your football career is about to end. This guy Messi is still the best player on Argentina. He still is. Like, it's insane. Cristiano Ronaldo isn't. All due respect to Ronaldo, I love him. Like I said, I love him. You get what I'm saying? There has been a trend of people saying Georgina won't even fall into the first million that love Ronaldo the most. And I probably agree. And probably I would be in that million. Trust me, I've defended Cristiano Ronaldo for a very long time. Even when I knew deep down Messi was better, I still defended him. But then it got to a point where like, okay, now I gotta admit, like, you know, I gotta admit it now, you know, which kind of sucks for a while. But then now it's whatever, you know. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks. Oh, that's all I'm gonna say. But Messi is better than Ronaldo. And this is obviously my opinion of why he's the GOAT. You get what I'm saying? Obviously, there is hella trophies that you know, I didn't even mention. Things that he did. The fact that he won a World Cup. Yes, you can have the argument that Argentina is a much better team throughout history, right? That's why Portugal is weak, you know, the national team. And that kind of brings Cristiano Ronaldo down. You cannot take from Messi his achievement. You get what I'm saying? You cannot make the World Cup a small trophy. No, it's not. It's literally the biggest trophy in the world. I think winning a World Cup is way better than winning a Ballon d'Or, in my opinion. A Ballon d'Or is every year. A World Cup is every 4 years, and it's the World Cup. The best teams from the best nations play against each other. So you cannot take that away from Messi. And my expectations going into the World Cup, I expected Portugal and Cristiano to actually and be in the final, be in the semifinals at least, and lose in a fight. If you lose, you better lose with a fight. That's what I thought, and I was supporting Portugal from the bottom of my heart. I support France, but still I supported Portugal in this World Cup because I wanted Cristiano Ronaldo to win the World Cup. That would literally be the happiest day of my life. I'm not even joking. Like, that would be the happiest day of my life. But instead, we have a Messi masterclass. When I say a masterclass, this guy, 39 years old. He played 7 matches till now, the day I'm recording this video. And the only match left is the final against Spain. Even now, his stats are incredible. Even now, without the finals. 8 goals in 7 matches and 3 assists. A GA of 11 in 7 matches. As a 39-year-old, explain that. I understand the teams he played against wasn't the best, but they made it to the World Cup for a reason. I know it's not a top 15 team and whatever. And yeah, it would have been better if it was teams from the top 15 and stuff like that. That would actually show Messi is like really good. But then when he played against England, he was the best player. He created those 2 assists. Oh my God. I was like shocked. England scored. I was like, oh my God, it's over. But then randomly in the 80 something minute or something, Messi assists this person, Messi assists that person, and now Argentina is up, and then Argentina won. And the passion that he has, I would argue actually Ronaldo's more passionate, but the passion that Messi has during the World Cup is literally unmatched. It's literally insane. A 39-year-old man has to be triple teamed, double teamed, quadruple teamed for them to get the ball, or a foul to stop him. He still hasn't changed from that dangerous Messi that we know. And I'm saying it right now, this guy might as well win the World Cup this year, which is insane. Insane. And it's not like he didn't have nothing to do with it. No, he was the structure. He was the backbone of Argentina. You get what I'm saying? He's the mastermind of Argentina. Like, it's insane. And this is coming from a guy that every time Argentina plays, I want them to lose. I want them to lose. Like, yes, I want you to lose. When Egypt played against them, I had a little favoritism or whatever to Egypt. I wanted Egypt to win. You get what I'm saying? Even though I'm a neutral, you know, I support France, right? I was watching the matches with a bias. Like, I want Argentina to lose. And if you ask why, it's because they won against us in the final in penalties last World Cup, and I obviously feel some type of way about it, and that's normal. It's football. I want them to lose this World Cup at least. Next World Cup, I wouldn't care. But this World Cup, I wanted them to lose. But now they're in the finals. And every time they're close to being out, they do a comeback. Close to being out against Egypt, comeback. Close to being out against Capo Verde, comeback. You get what I'm saying? It's like, what? It's like they don't die in a football sense, right? In a football sense, they don't give up. They don't die. Like, they have the spirit, the whole team, including Messi. And one thing I want to say, going into this World Cup, it's the first World Cup or first time I see Messi play without Di Maria. Okay, Di Maria is literally, for me, I believe Di Maria is like a shadow of Messi. Like, they don't see him, but he's the one that's doing the work. It's like Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Batman, Robin, whatever you want to call them. I thought Di Maria did more for Argentina than Messi, right? And I thought going into this World Cup, Messi is not gonna do good because he doesn't have Di Maria. But then look at what he's doing though. Without Di Maria, like, obviously he has superstars in his team, you know, Martinez, Alvarez, and even the goalkeeper, Emiliano Martinez, right? All of them, like, they're a solid team with very high spirits. Yeah, he didn't need Di Maria. He didn't need his Robin, his Scottie Pippen. He didn't need him. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy that even I doubted him, right? I was like, nah, Di Maria is actually the star of Argentina, not Messi. Di Maria left. Messi went to the finals. What is that about? Like, what is that about? Can someone explain? Like, it's genuinely crazy. It is insane. But yeah, at the end of the day, I feel like Argentina is gonna win it back to back, which is crazy. And if they win it back to back, they would be making history. They'll be the third country that wins it back to back. The first one being Italy and the second one being Brazil. They both won it back to back. So yeah, they won it back to back with an older Messi. And the reason they won it because they had the spirit of like, we wanna win because of Messi. Yeah, that's what changed my mind about Messi in this World Cup. Not only do I think he's the greatest football player of all times now, he is the greatest athlete of all times.